In the vast collection of ancient treasures held by the Israel Antiquities Authority, there are hundreds of stone boxes, all dating back to the time of Jesus. Simply engraved, some bearing a name in Hebrew or Greek, they had a macabre purpose. They are ossuaries, receptacles for storing the bones of the dead. In 2002, one of these ancient bone boxes became the center of worldwide media attention. Yaakov bar Yosef, Akidei Yeshua. The inscription translates as James, son of Joseph, brother of Jesus. For these familiar names from the New Testament to appear together seemed a remarkable coincidence. The ancient bone box was hailed as the final resting place of St. James, the brother of Jesus of Nazareth, and the first archaeological evidence linked to Jesus himself. It caused a sensation and was viewed by nearly 100,000 people at the Royal Ontario Museum in Toronto. Another extraordinary biblical artifact. And its owner was Oded Golan.
Two dramatic artifacts were discovered in the space of 6 months by the same collector. This was very, very difficult to believe. I mean, you know, what's next? The shoes of Muhammad?
I have to admit that it sounds quite strange. But if you have the good contacts, the good relationship, you get the good stuff. It's very simple.
He claimed he had owned the ossuary for years.
In the mid-70s, I bought several ossuaries, actually 3, and I bought it in East Jerusalem.
So why had it taken him 30 years to realize the possible significance of the inscription?
The first person who actually gave me the idea that it could belong to the family of Jesus Christ was Professor André Lemaire.
Back in the 1980s, Professor Lemaire had been responsible for authenticating the ivory pomegranate. 20 years later, his reputation as an expert in ancient inscriptions proved valuable to Oded Golan.
I was amazed with the name, and mainly with the appellation brother of Yeshua, James, the brother of Jesus. For me, there is no problem about the fact that the inscription is genuine.
Professor Lemaire's opinion that the inscription was genuine transformed the brother of Jesus ossuary into an archaeological sensation. But not every expert was convinced the inscription was authentic.
I laughed. I couldn't believe it. You gotta be kidding, it's not the same script. It's not even a complete script design.
To Dr. Rochelle Altman, it seemed that the inscription had been cobbled together from bits of genuine inscriptions. She thought the first part of the inscription, James, son of Joseph, was probably authentic, but that the brother of Jesus had been added later by another hand.
Yaakov bar Yosef is original. This is the ossuary of this man. And all of a sudden, here's this, and this is totally different script. It's made out of different pieces and pasted together. And that's exactly what we have here. This is obviously a fake.
With allegations of fakery flying around, the authorities decided to crack down. Police and Antiquities Authority agents raided Oded Golan's home. They found an incriminating photograph of the collector clutching the missing Jehoash tablet, which he had always denied owning. They made him hand it over, then confiscated the ossuary too. The artifacts and their collector were about to be subjected to intensive scrutiny.